A Study of Natural Language Processing in Molecular Property Prediction by Siddharth Madhikala. Project Overview. Firstly, one of our primary objectives is to make the drug discovery process more efficient and cost effective. Traditionally, this has been a very long, complex, and expensive journey. Our research employs machine learning to speed up this process by helping us identify potential drug candidates more quickly and with greater accuracy. Secondly, our work also focuses on the small details of molecular analysis. We're evaluating various featureization methods to better understand and characterize the unique attributes of chemical molecules. Essentially, we're trying to find the most effective way to translate these molecules into a language that machine learning models can understand and learn from. The tools we were using rely on machine learning algorithms, specifically graph neural networks and BERT sequence classifiers. Related works. First up, we have ChemBERT. ChemBERT is a model that enhances molecular property prediction using something known as a transformer architecture. They're a type of machine learning model originally designed for language tasks such as language translation, but they also show significant promise in other domains such as what we're doing here. What sets ChemBERT apart are two core features: a unique matrix embedding layer and a special prediction task known as the quantitative estimation of drug likeness, or QED for short. These features enable the model to better understand and predict various chemical contexts. However, the main issue with this model is that it can only predict one property at a time, which is a huge limitation because there are hundreds of different properties for molecules. The next model is a graph neural network. This model takes a graph as an input where the nodes and edges of the graph represent atoms and bonds within a molecule. This allows the model to capture the different structure and relationships within the molecule, providing a very natural and intuitive way to represent chemical structures. Data. For this project, we got all our data from MoleculeNet, which is a repository that's designed and made for molecular machine learning tasks. From this repository, we selected 3 different data sets: HIV, Tox21, and ToxCast, which target properties such as toxicity and efficacy. Another reason why we chose these data sets is because they have a wide range of classification tasks. HIV has only one classification task, but ToxCast has over 600, which is a good way to find the pros and cons of our models. The data is formatted in something called a SMILE string. As you can see here, the 3D structure of a molecule is represented as symbols at the bottom. Training. First, concerning the data, we've used an 80-20 split, which means that 80% of our data is used for training, and the remaining 20% is used for testing and validation, which ensures that the model isn't overfitting or just memorizing the training dataset. We've also selected the AtomW optimizer for our training process. This optimizer is known for its efficient convergence properties, and it helps our model learn quickly and effectively, cutting down the time needed to identify these drug candidates. Moving on to our training architecture, our first highlight is the incorporation of a dropout layer, which is used to prevent overfitting again. The dropout layer randomly deactivates certain neurons during training, making the model more robust and better at generalization. We've also included a linear layer that maps the high-dimensional outputs from our BERT sequence classifiers to specific output classes. Results. From the study, we found out that the graph neural network significantly outperforms the BERT sequence classifier and achieves really high accuracies across all 3 datasets. This raises questions about the optimal methods for pre-processing and representing chemical data using BERT. As you can see, the graph neural network got over 90% accuracy in all three data sets, whereas BERT received under 50% accuracy on all three data sets. Conclusion and future plans. Overall, the graph neural network was obviously the better choice for this problem. However, that doesn't mean that natural language processing shouldn't be used. To improve this model in the future, we'll be adding more layers to the decoding part of the model to better understand the encodings, as well as using different encoding methods such as per character encoding or encoding in intervals on the small strings. Right now, the entire string is encoded as one sequence, but we will be generating multiple sequences for each character in the small strings. Thank you for listening.